than you. Hello,
All right.
this is Les Brown, and you in the right
Let's
place
get it.
at
Let's
the
get
right
it.
time because we're
Hope
gonna
everybody
tell
feeling
you.
good this morning. Hold up, hold up.
Thank you.
Give me a replay,
Please
gang, if you're
announce
watching a
yourself.
replay. Don't you know how we do it by now? Give me a replay, gang. Let them know
All
if you
participants are muted.
coming in from the north, the south, the east, or the west. You know, we want to know that.
Entry and exit tones are
It's
off.
check-in time. Rep your city. Let them know where we from. Let them know where we from. My name is Haziq Ali. And every morning before I go to the gym, I help you go further, faster, with less effort. Our whole goal is to talk to the entrepreneur in you and help you to improve. Because after all, you know, nobody taught us entrepreneurship, man. It ain't like we learned it in the household. You know, it ain't like somebody could teach us in high school. You know, and then you get to college and your business school teacher don't even have a business. So what we're here to do is kind of change that up for you. I am an author. I'm a TED Talk speaker. In my first year as CMO with our own company, I helped us make the Inc. 5000 list, the fastest growing companies in America. My name is Haziq Ali. And our simple goal every morning is to give you mindset, skill set, and heart set that can help you go further, faster, with less effort. As a matter of fact, this is a good time for me to point out, if you text message @MillMind to 81010, right? Or if you go to wearemillionaireminded.com and put your name and your email address in the box, you're going to be attached to our brand new newsletter. The world's best newsletter you never heard of, man. Every newsletter has, say, sections that are dedicated to mindset, skill set, and heart set. It's incredible. And we put a lot of work into it. So if you have not joined the newsletter, then I would highly suggest you do it. But guess what, y'all? Today we're talking about accountability partners. Anybody got an accountability partner? If you have an accountability partner, let me see AP in the comments. Let me see AP in the comments. Hadassah's in here. What up, Autumn? My big sis up in here. What's up? Yeah, Pennsylvania in the house. You got to love it. My man Mike is in the building. All right. What's up, Jess? Jess, thanks to you, Jess. I heard we about to open up Puerto Rico. That sounds a lot of fun. Trina, what's up, Trina? My man Mark, Mr. 800 Bates is in the house. Appreciate that, Mr. Goins. Appreciate that, bro. I put a lot of work into that thing. Like, we be working our butt off on that newsletter, y'all. I ain't lying. All right, somebody give me an AP and a share if you have an accountability partner. Give me an AP and a share if you have an accountability partner, if you already have one. I just want to get a feel for who the audience is. Do you already have an accountability partner? Let me see AP and then give me a share. Let me see AP for accountability partner. Check it out, y'all. I don't know if you find yourself kind of struggling to reach your goals. Amanda know what I'm talking about. I don't know if anybody else feels me on this, but one of the best ways to get what you want, y'all, is to find an accountability partner and then work with them. If you have an accountability partner or even an accountability group, a lot of times you're going to get more personalized help, right? A lot of times you're going to get more personalized help because now the other person is focused on your success. So what we're going to talk about for the next couple minutes is basically the benefits of accountability. How to find the right accountability partner we'll mess around and get into in the future. I'm even going to give you a 5-step, really simple plan that's going to help you step your game up. But first, let's talk about what an accountability partner is. Basically, y'all, when you picture an accountability partner, I want you to picture a partnership where y'all are kind of like mutual coaches for each other, right? You agree to kind of like accept each other's feedback on a regular basis and apply it. With an accountability partner, you agree that you're going to talk daily or weekly or even monthly, and you're going to have these feedback sessions where you're going to share your wins as well as discuss your challenges. You could kind of compare this to mastermind meetings. Tonight, on Obsessed with Success, we're going to talk about these 9 traits of master communicators, right? And I think that's going to be very useful for you if you're looking to create a mastermind meeting or an accountability partnership. But the difference between a mastermind and an accountability partnership is that with an AP, with an accountability partner, the flow of conversation is going to focus solely on these two accountability partners instead of this group of several people, where now time is kind of limited and nobody can really give you action on your particular goals. It's not as personalized. So you got two types of accountability. You have internal accountability, which is also personal responsibility. Can somebody type that out and then give me a share? Internal accountability equals personal responsibility, right? Personal responsibility. But what we're talking about today is external accountability. And before I dig into the details of external accountability, what I want you to think about is how personally responsible are you for your life? Before we start adding somebody else on, how responsible are you for your own life on a scale of 1 to 10? How much self-discipline do you apply to your own life on a scale of 1 to 10? You know that certain activities are going to lead you to a certain goal. How focused are you on creating those sorts of habits in your life, right? You should always accept personal responsibility. I want you to know that going into this accountability relationship, because if not, what you'll do is start blaming other people. You'll start blaming other events. You'll start blaming circumstances. You'll start blaming conditions, and that ain't going to make you a good accountability partner. You can't play the blame game and then have a good accountability partner or be a good accountability partner, because you're struggling with understanding a relationship between action and results, habit and destiny. And then what happens is everything good that happens in your mind, you're calling it good luck, and that ain't going to help you. Now everything that's negative is something that just happened to you. You just got horrible, you just got bad juju on you or something like that. No. Make the decision to be accountable, millionaire. You got to let go of these self-limiting negative thoughts going into this life-changing relationship that I'm about to help you create. There's no need for you to go through life making all your decisions based on negative things that happened in the past. With that said, now that you're taking full responsibility for everything that's going on in your life, you're going to see something amazing start to happen. You stop worrying about every event and you start consistently asking yourself a really simple but profound question, right? And you ain't got to worry about answering this question right now. I'll give it to you in a minute. But here's what I want you to understand. There are different types of accountability that can help you make this progress you're trying to make. But let's talk first about some benefits, right? I want you to jot these down. Check it out. There are some benefits and there are some drawbacks to accountability partners. Let's discuss a few of these so you can make sure that this is the life for you, right? Here's some benefits of an accountability partner. Now you have an opportunity to coach somebody while also getting a bunch of value in return, right? Here's the second one. You get a very direct form of accountability when it's this one-on-one accountability partnership. Apps are going to be kind of impersonal, right? But accountability partners often end up forming stronger friendships because you find yourself sharing your hopes, sharing your struggles, sharing your dreams, sharing your goals with each other. Really cool. Here's the third one. Millionaires, now you're able to connect at a mutually convenient time. Sometimes if you're meeting with too many people at once, this person can't pull it off at that time. This one has this obligation that they're already, you get me? But when it's just you and one other person, you don't have to have appointments like you would with a professional coach. So that's pretty cool. Fourth benefit is that accountability partnerships, a lot of times they're free, right? But check it out. The main benefit of an accountability partnership is that now you have ample time to talk about your specific issues. Mastermind groups are helpful, don't get me wrong, but when you're in a mastermind group, like I said, you have a limited time with each person to kind of discuss the challenges. or to share different insights that you're having. Another cool thing about accountability partners, I just want you to make a side note. This ain't just good for you working your business or something. You can work with an accountability partner in a whole bunch of areas. I don't care if it's fitness. Maybe you need an accountability partner with your diet or with your nutrition. You hear me? Maybe you need an accountability partner to make sure you implement more positive self-talk, or that you implement more positive growth into your life. Maybe you have an accountability partner to help you create more effective communication. Maybe it's just consistent communication with your audience, like we discussed the day before yesterday, right? Remember Monday, we were talking about these ways to build an audience from scratch. Maybe you want an accountability partner just to hold you to building that audience from scratch through the use of your consistent, valuable, helpful, world-changing, simple but profound lessons you've learned through experiences that you've had. Maybe your accountability partner is just making sure that you do that every single Thursday or every single Tuesday or every single Monday. You can use an accountability partner for relationships. You know, if you want to be a wife and your best friend wants to be a wife, or if you are a wife and your best friend is a wife, or if you are a husband and you pick out an accountability partner who's a husband, maybe you can hold each other accountable to become better listeners. And maybe once a week you check in with each other, like, how many times did you, right? What else? Parenting. Accountability partners can work for parenting. Somebody give me parenting and give me a share. What about if you're trying to stop smoking cigarettes, right? Cigarette cessation. You can pick an accountability partner for that. Like, hey man, how many did you smoke today? You know, did you wear your patch, right? What about budgeting? You could have an accountability partner at your job who is just going to be your partner to work with on budgeting. Let me tell you something interesting. You create an accountability partner around something financial, and next thing you know, does it become easier to talk about any financial opportunities you may have discovered a week later? You get what I'm saying to you? Huh, Mark Bates? Huh, Hadassah? Is it a little bit easier to talk about some new resource you discovered that might help you with your credit? You know what? Maybe we should get a few different accountability partners at our job, huh? Y'all see where I'm going with this? Does that make sense, Trina? How'd that feel to you, Dennis? Check it out, y'all. You can have an accountability partner that keeps you writing. You can have an accountability partner for your self-help. All I'm saying is, a lot of this stuff is you making sure you take advantage of the fact that we act differently when somebody's watching us, man. We all are on our best behavior when we got somebody watching us. It ain't just our children. You hear me? And a bunch of you got accountability partners already. If you meet somebody for a workout every single week, guess what? You at least have the foundation for a great accountability partnership. You get what I mean? I ain't saying it's always perfect, but I just want you to think about those benefits. As a matter of fact, here are some drawbacks to accountability partners. Check it out. You ain't always going to be compatible, right? Sometimes you may clash with their accountability partner. Maybe they're keeping it too real. Maybe you're keeping it too real with them. You know what I mean? Maybe your level of commitment don't match their level of commitment. And so there are clashes, arguments, major disagreements. Well, this can be discouraging, right? And next thing you know, instead of this person coming in and helping you in this area, they're making you not even want to look over there anymore. Well, that's something that you're vulnerable to at the point you decide to join the accountability partner life. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, this discouraging experience starts to become a new obstacle that's in your way. So that is a danger. Here's a second one. Sometimes this type of relationship can be kind of difficult to maintain, right? If you're both busy, y'all ain't got similar schedules, maybe it gets harder. You know, keep it real with that person. I'll get into some ways to fix some of these drawbacks later on, but I just want you to think about it. This is stuff to consider, right? Check it out. if your accountability partner is way above you or way beneath you on the scale of success in this particular area, all of a sudden the coaching can come off one-sided. That's a problem, right? All of a sudden you're the one giving all the value, or all of a sudden you're the one receiving all the value. Can be a little too one-sided. So choose wisely. Another drawback, since it's not as formal as other types of accountability, it can be kind of a distraction if you have a results-driven personality. Like if you're what we call a winter personality, then maybe that lack of, you know what I mean, formality, the fact that maybe y'all are kicking it for the first 5 minutes and catching up on what's going on with each other's families, maybe that starts to annoy you when you're looking at your clock like, I must be done in 25 more minutes, right? So check it out. All I'm saying is that working with an accountability partner is an insanely good option, especially if you're open to constant feedback on achieving your goals. But there are also some things that you may want to consider as you are finding somebody to partner with. So I hope that was helpful to you. We'll talk about tomorrow, kind of like how to get started with an accountability partner. But what I wanted to do today was just kind of give you some further things to think about as you're picking one for this relationship that could be life-changing. Because whether you're talking about a mastermind group or a single accountability partner, I want you to remember something that you learned from our Kaizen Academy class on habits. Never forget that the quickest way for you to create a new habit is to join a group where your desired behavior is their normal behavior. That's one of the quickest ways known to mankind to change a habit that you have in your life. This accountability partner can be a big part of that. Y'all hear what I'm saying to you? Hope this was helpful. It's affirmation time. Let's get it. Let's get it. I got 7:45 by my clock. That means it's time to get it. Let's go. Let's go. Repeat after me. Say it like you mean it, millionaires. If you never tried affirmations, I want to challenge you. I want to challenge you. Let's get it. Let's get it. Repeat after me. Say it like you mean it. You ready? You ready? Call in right now. If that number tries to charge you to call in, just text message call me to 667-776-9461. 667-776-9461. 667-776-WIN1. 667-776-WIN1. You can text call me to that same number and join us. Just try it. The affirmations are amazing. All right, let's get it. All right, repeat after me. Say it like you mean it. I am so happy and